5 yards a pop. He had the 44-yarder in that first half. Cowboys, last time they had it, had opportunity, but threw a red zone pick. Great play by KJ Wright. Now they get it back. Starting at their 37, they run it with Elliott, and there's KJ Wright. What a game he's had. Gain of 2.
You don't think they missed him while he was gone? I mean, he's really a great player, and he has been for a long time. And you know, he has that ability. He plays the run. He just did there on Ezekiel Elliott, but they really like about him is his length and his ability to cover running backs and tight ends. And what a big play he made moments ago.
Yeah, he's got 3 career interceptions. 2 have been against Prescott. Second down and 8. Prescott throws it away. Dipping and ducking, trying to avoid the sack, which he did, but now it's 3rd down and 8. And remember, as we sit here in a 3-point game, Seattle is without their kicker Janikowski, so there is nothing automatic down the stretch the rest of the way for the Seattle Seahawks.
No, and it makes you wonder exactly what Pete Carroll is thinking in regards to that. You know, does he even want to try to put it in Michael Dixon's hands on a drop kick of some sort? You know, however he wants to go about it, or is everything essentially once they get down to that area, is everything 4-down territory?
It's 3rd down and 8. Pass is broken up. Gallup was the target, and a flag flies from the secondary. KJ Wright in coverage.
Pass interference, number 50, defense. Automatic 1st down at the spot of the foul.
KJ Wright, it looked to me like he might have hooked him and turned him with the right arm. Got it around his waist, and he didn't look like he turned him so much. Maybe a touch, but that's what was seen, and that's what the call. That's why the flag came in.
The automatic 1st down. Here's Elliott. On the other side of midfield, Bobby Wagner with the tackle, a gain of 5 with under 6.5 to go. Elliott trying to bounce it. Good play by Griffin. 3rd and short coming up. A gain of 1, maybe 1.5.
Well, they like that formation there where they motion Noah Brown across, and then he helps kind of lead the way because of his size. At 225 pounds, he's like another tight end, but they have some play action off of that too. And we've seen him throw the ball to Noah, but I wouldn't be surprised if before this game ends, on an early down with Noah Brown, that they don't try to slip him past and get a shot.
Yellow 80! Hey, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. 180, what's it?
3rd down and 4. Prescott pulls it down. Pass is incomplete. Flag as Beasley ends up on the ground. And it's against Seattle.
Double
Pass
move.
interference, number 28, defense. Automatic 1st down at the spot of the foul.
Both the pass interference calls coming on 3rd down. One on KJ Wright, this one on Justin Coleman.
Yeah, I don't think Pete Carroll agrees with either one of those calls. I like the call, though, by offensive coordinator Scott Linehan. It's 3rd and medium, and they're going to run a double move with Cole Beasley on their slot corner, who's playing out wide on a double move. They get the penalty and a new set of downs.
Prescott keeps. And after getting through KJ Wright, gains 5 yards.
Well, they're ripping at the ball, coming when Dak Prescott, as he's starting to go to the ground, I think it was Frank Clark who was coming in and trying to just rip it out of there, and Prescott being very smart, securing the football. Right here, KJ Wright kind of stands him up a little bit. It's actually Jake Martin. He gets it moving a little bit, but that's what this defense has been so good at, and they've been trying it throughout this game. They just have not been able to jar one loose.
Here's Elliott on second down, first down. A gain of 6, and there's Martin on the stop, and double-fisted is Elliott asking to be fed.
Well, the Cowboys right now, they're about to go into their 4-minute offense and see if they just can't put this game away. And they continue to take time off the clock, run the football with Ezekiel Elliott, move the chains. And if they can wind this thing down and come away with a touchdown, it's all but over.
Dallas took over at their own 37 with 7 minutes 20 seconds left. Coming up on 3.5 left. Elliott, Griffin can't bring him down. Elliott stays in bounds and has another first down. And this is where number 21 can take over a game.
Yeah, he can really take over a game at any time. And this is the strength and the power that he has. I mean, he's got such rare combinations of speed, quickness, power. And like I said, he finishes each and every time. He came into this season after the suspension last year. I think he was embarrassed by what happened, missing time, hurt this team, certainly hurt the offense. Didn't make the postseason, came into the year with a chip on his shoulder, wanted to prove himself, and he's done it every week.
This is the biggest rushing day against the Seahawks all year. Here's Smith. A gain of half a yard. Here are the third down penalties that have allowed this drive to continue. KJ Wright with a bit of a hook for a pass interference call, and then Justin Coleman getting tangled up with Cole Beasley. Seattle just used their second timeout before a 2nd down and 9. And it's interesting when you know the other team is, going to be going for touchdowns now without the field goal. You think if you're Dallas, you lead by 3, you're in field goal range, that gets you a 6-point lead, but typically that's a big deal here down the stretch. But Seattle more than likely is going to be going for touchdowns no matter what the score is, and we'll see how this drive ends up with a 2nd and 9 in Seattle with 1 timeout left.
Yeah, well, the chances are drying up for Seattle. They're going to have to make a stop here on this set of downs. 2nd down here. They've had their opportunities. They've gotten Dallas 2 third downs. The penalties have kept the drive going.
Hey, come back!
2nd and 9. They run it with Elliott. Flag is down, and so is Elliott. About 1.5 yards, maybe 2 short of a first down, and it's against Dallas for an illegal shift.
Tell you what, that's a little disheartening if you're Seattle when you
Illegal
know.
shift, number 85, offense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
And what a costly penalty here by Noah Brown. Let's see what happens, and he just never gets set, and that's on Dak Prescott. He's got to let him get set. Either that or Noah Brown is in motion then, and he can't turn as though he is going to get set. But regardless, a pre-snap penalty in that situation after the game, like I said, Seattle, it's got to be demoralizing for them. They know Dallas is going to run the ball with Elliott, and yet they give up a lot of yardage right there in the middle, but it comes back.
2nd down and 14 now. Prescott throws and incomplete for Gallup.
I tell you, he would have been better off, of course, now with the clock stopping with the incompletion. Saves Seattle another timeout now with 3rd down. So a huge penalty in this game by Noah Brown, which you know, essentially the Cowboys were right there about to pick up another first down and run this thing out.
Yeah, it would have been, what, 3rd down and 2, maybe a yard and a half. Instead it backed him up. It forced the pass. The incompletion stops the clock. Big call now, 3rd down and 14.
Here's Amari Cooper. And he's one-on-one, no help.
Prescott going to carry. And reach, flip, sets up 1st and goal at the 1. Prescott did it himself. Thompson with the hit, and that is where the ball will be placed a half yard away from the end zone.
Well, let me tell you, the 2 guards, Zach Martin and Connor Williams, the left guard, they made that happen. They make 2 critical blocks in there along that defensive front that springs Prescott. Wow, you got 3rd and long, and Seattle gives up the quarterback draw to Dak Prescott. How about that? That's a great job by Prescott going and getting it.
He sets up 1st and goal from inside the 1. He forces Seattle to use their final timeout with 2 minutes 14 seconds remaining. And Dak Prescott, there have been times this year where they have asked Dak to run the ball a little bit more. Such a weapon doing that. And to pick up a 1st down in that spot, 16 yards on 3rd and 14. What a play. Prescott keeps. No signal. Touchdown. And it's a 2-score game with 2 minutes 8 seconds left here in Arlington.
Yeah, why not? Let Dak Prescott finish it off. That's really a nice job. I tell you, Noah Brown, you ought to be going over there and thanking that offensive line and Dak Prescott after that penalty. It could have had huge ramifications on the outcome of this game. Seattle defensively hung in there as long as they could. Just didn't get much help from their offense.
Ten-point game. Great scene here tonight. Another great scene coming up on Saturday night in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. Boy, they had some home game fun this year with Jared Goff and that offense and Aaron Donald and the year that he put together. The Rams will host the best remaining NFC seed next Saturday night at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, right here on Fox.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun in New Orleans as well, but Los Angeles getting to host a playoff game and coming off a bye week, and they've been a lot of fun to watch all year long. I'm excited. These are the 2 best weeks.